You wanna know the best way to ruin a perfectly good skate session? Pop in a pair of these. Even just having these in my ear, not turned up, it changes the way I hear my own voice. So with that being said, it only stands to reason that if somebody else was over here talking to me, I probably couldn't hear them very well. And that's without these turned up. When you start blasting music straight into your skull like that, it makes it rather difficult to hear people. I've been cussed out because I couldn't hear that I was being kicked out of a spot. And I'll continue to skate the spot while all my friends are leaving, and then I see that they're leaving, and I look towards the back door of the place that I'm skating, I go, oh shit, there's somebody there yelling at me. And they don't understand that I'm listening to music. Like, they know I'm listening to music, but they just see it as a disrespect thing, when really there was no disrespect intended aside from the fact that I was illegally trespassing on their property. You know, it happens. And I'm sure bad things have almost happened, but not a big deal. You know, you go back to your friends and they're like, wow, that person was about to kill you. I tried to get your attention, but your music was just too loud, and I wasn't about to stick around because that shit was getting sketchy. And I'm like, thanks, you guys were going to let me get killed. But it's just one of those things. And that's another thing. You can get robbed for your iPod. I know a lot of people don't understand that, and they'll just carry big bags of camera gear and iPods and their phones. And when I go skating, I don't have my wallet. I don't have my phone. I don't have anything of value on me, because if I get robbed, they don't want my skateboard. They want valuables. And how much can you get for a skateboard at a pawn shop? I'll give them my skateboard. I can buy a new skateboard. I mean, I can buy a new iPod too, but I'd rather not buy a new iPod when I can just not have it with me. And obviously there are certain neighborhoods and certain places that you're a little bit safer than when you go to other places. But until you know the city, you don't know where those places are at, and it's just easier to not deal with that. You know, why make yourself a target? And when you have your music cranked up, you can't tell what's going on around you all the time. Somebody can sneak up on you a lot easier when you're not paying attention. People don't understand that, but when somebody's looking to rob somebody, they're not looking for the people that are aware of their surroundings. They're looking for the person that's got their head down, watching their feet, texting, you know, making a phone call, searching in their bag, stuff like that. Those are the people they're going to target. If you're blasting music, you're not paying attention to the world around you. That being said, 2 weeks ago, my little brother almost got hit by a car. He was crossing the street, wasn't paying attention, had on a pair of these big-ass Skull Candy Hesh headphones, except his weren't broken. These are the most fucking useless headphones in the entire world. Although I will admit, Skull Candy did an excellent job of warranty. Honoring their warranty, that's what I was looking for. They did say that they would replace those. I was just too lazy to send them out, because honestly, I don't really want another pair of those, because they're just going to break the same exact way. It's a design flaw. There's no way they're not going to break. Anyways, so he's listening to those, blasting music into his skull. I don't know what he's listening to. I have no idea. I'm not going to even speculate. But he was lost in the music. Went across the street, wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention because I saw a bright orange Plymouth Prowler coming this way, and I was like, that is pretty freaking cool. I look up, hear tires skidding, and there's my brother almost getting hit by a cop car. Cop yells at him, my brother's like, sorry, finishes crossing the road. Now, before you get all bent out of shape and you're like, yeah, but your little brother's probably a retarded 12-year-old skate rat. No. My little brother is an 18-year-old on his way to one of the finest colleges in the state to get his engineering degree. And he's going to get it. Dude's never cracked a book in his life. Everything that he's done thus far, all of the A's in honors and AP classes that he's got, straight out of here. The kid's a freaking miracle. I don't... It's insane. Accidents happen. Smart people do dumb things. You know, and that's one of those things where a lot of people that are book smart don't have a whole lot of common sense, and that's definitely that dude, but don't tell him I said that. Another thing that annoys the hell out of me is you go to a spot and these kids got their headphones on and they're not paying attention to everybody else, and they're not reading body language, or they are, but they can't hear you, so they're going, did you say go? I don't. I'm listening to really bad rap music in my head because I listen to pop rap for some reason. Can I go? Or are you gonna turn it down? You don't need it up full blast. If you're gonna listen to music, that's cool. turn it down. You don't need it all the way up. It's not important. I know you love your Odd Futures and your little what's his name, little talent, little Wang, whatever the fuck his name is. I know you guys love them, but getting hit by a car because you're listening to him, or getting plowed over by a person that is larger than you and moving faster than you is not worth it to hear about how Lil Wayne is blunt blowing and sipping on syrup and shit like that. I'm not hating on rap music. I like rap music. As a matter of fact, I just got this really cool ass Ice Cube hoodie that I've been wearing everywhere. My brother says it makes me look like a criminal. And I got this other one, if I can find it. It's dirty, and it might have semen stains on it. Ice Cube. Oh, there's not enough lighting to see it, but it says steady mobbing at the bottom, and he's pointing a gun. Pretty sweet. And I got him for I think the shirt was like $10, and the hoodie was like $25. It was pretty sweet. So I'm not hating on rap music. I don't like modern pop rap that much. Kind of sucks the ball. But anyways, music in your head. It's distracting. It's likely to lead to you dying or being beaten up for being a jackass. With that being said, I usually try to wear a t-shirt that in some way pertains to the video that I'm making. I happen to have a vintage Motley Crue shirt that I got a while back. And I understand that nobody cares about that. But if you notice the graphic on the front, it's a puss head logo. Well, I shouldn't say logo. A puss head design. And if you do your research on what he's done within the skateboarding industry, you'll find that he actually has quite a few graphics on different things. And they're pretty awesome. If you're into that kind of art, that's somebody that you could check out. I was discussing this in the comments with somebody a couple weeks back, and I thought that I would show this to them. I don't remember your name, so you don't get the shout out even though you've earned it, but you know who you are. So enjoy that. I'm gonna take the shotgun over there. I'm gonna go shoot some stuff because I live out in the woods, and that's what we do out here. We just shoot stuff when we ain't got nothing better to do. It's great.